Hi again, everybody. Welcome on in and welcome to Arizona. Spring training, pitchers and catchers, is right around the corner, and we are at the WM Open, TPC Scottsdale. You need to get out early, baseball guys. You need to get out early. On this show, we're going to take you around the golf course. We're going to take you over to the Princess Resort. We're going to show you places to eat, places to stay. You know where the games are going to be. You're going to be out here following your team. And here at the WM Open, as they're getting ready for the Waste Management WM Open, we have Pat Williams with us. He's the big chief. He is a man of many talents. He has got to put together 750,000, close to 1 million fans that are going to walk through here. People are watching across the country saying, what is this all about?
Well, I mean, it's the greatest show on grass. February 6th through 12th, just before pitchers and catchers arrive. I'm hoping these baseball fans can come out and watch golf. We've got the Super Bowl in town the same weekend. But as you can see behind us, we build over 1 million square feet of structure here at the WMPO, and we're excited for everyone to come on out.
When someone comes out here from, let's say, Kansas City or Ohio or San Diego or Texas, and what are they going to get? This is not your usual golf tournament.
They're going to get a big party with a golf tournament going on at the same time. They're going to get a music festival with a golf tournament going on at the same time. They're going to get a bar scene. They're going to get a golf scene. They're going to get great people watching. They're generally going to get great weather, and they're going to have a great time.
When someone comes out here for the first time, they will hear and search 16th hole. Yep. What is it about that hole for you in your role that you look at and say to someone who's never experienced it, let me give this to you in a nutshell?
The 16th hole, in my opinion, is the greatest hole in golf. It's got 16,000 people surrounding the hole. You know, if you hit a great shot, you're going to be rewarded and you're going to hear about it. And if you happen to hit not such a great shot, you're going to hear about it also. It's a great time. It's like no other hole in golf. And if you come to the WMPO, you have to go to 16 at some point.
When did that start? What made it grow?
The hole, you know, the 16th hole, when we moved up here to the TPC Scottsdale in the early 90s, the hole was an exciting hole. But in 1997, Tiger Woods made a hole-in-one here. And from there, the hole has really taken off. In the last 25 years, we've continued to build, evolve, and create the atmosphere that it is today. We call it the Coliseum. It's like walking into a Coliseum and hitting a golf shot.
And you have in your Pro-Am a lot of big names. I know you don't have a full list, but for fans that are going to come out here, you do have a baseball Hall of Famer to be.
The Wednesday Pro-Am is a really exciting time. We'll have over 100,000 people out here at the golf course that day. We've got Albert Pujols will be out here. We've got Alex Rodriguez. We're going to have a great football roster. I know Emmitt Smith will be out here, Larry Fitzgerald, and a handful of others to enjoy the golf.
We are right by the Scottsdale Princess Resort, which is our home away from home. Pat and the Princess are kind of tied together, not kind of, they are tied together on this whole deal. When people are staying there, they can get over here early in the morning and stay late and experience the whole event. On the day that the tournament starts, though, fans do line up in the dark hours to race to 16. Where did that come from, and what's that like for someone who's out here for the first time?
Yeah, so our race to 16 is on Saturday. And on Saturday last year, the line started about 4 a.m. Generally, it's our younger crowd. They may not have come in for the night yet. And at 6 a.m., we open the gates. They race to 16 to make sure they get in their seat on time. From about 6:30 to 10 until the golf shows up, we're playing music, we're feeding them, maybe getting them a little hydrated, and we're having a good time.
What is the best kept secret about the WM Open?
I think it's world-class golf. What we're known for is some of the things we've talked about. It's a party, it's fun, you're gonna get to have a lot of good, great times and see people, but the golf course is fantastic. The golf field is the best field we've ever had. So even for the purest of golf fan, I think, one of our secrets is we have a great tournament and we have a great field and the players love it. And there's all this other ancillary stuff going on around it, which is fun. But I think the actual field and the tournament and the course itself is really a secret.
And it should be noted, this is an elevated tour this year, meaning it's the top. Well, I'll let you fill us in on that.
Yeah, so we couldn't be more thrilled to be an elevated tournament. It means we're a $20 million purse. We'll be the first full field event on tour this year to be elevated. We're going to have what we think will be our best field ever. If not all, most of the top 20 in the world rankings will be here. And it's going to make the experience in the tournament all that much better.
And here's the last best part of this. They do a lot. The Thunderbirds do a ton for charities, and you may not be aware as you're watching this around Valley Sports across the country how much work how much effort is put in financially back into the community by this event?
Yeah, I mean, all the fans from all over the country who come and support it, all the fans from Metro Phoenix who come and support it, what it really does is means dollars back to our charitable, to our community for charitable dollars. So last year we gave $10.5 million back to the Metro Phoenix market. I think we'll do that or maybe more this year. And so the fans come out, they have a great time, but really when they come out and punch their ticket, that ticket goes right back to our community and to the charities.
Fist bump, good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
Hey everyone, welcome to On the Rocks. I'm your trail guide, Claudia Collins, and I'm taking you along for my adventures as I check hikes, waterfalls, and other outdoor activities off of my Arizona bucket list. Today we're hiking Lone Peak. Lone Peak is a moderate 2.3-mile hike with 761 feet of elevation gain located near Apache Junction, just 45 minutes outside of downtown Phoenix. Today we're at EJ Peak, or also known as Lone Peak, and I love bringing friends and family on this hike because it has beautiful, expansive views of the Tonto National Forest, which is, I think, the hidden gem of Arizona. So let's go check it out. On this hike, you're going to see exactly why the Tonto National Forest is so special. The trail is very easy to find. You'll just follow the ATV trail from the car park. You're only going to follow the ATV trail for a little bit. You're going to want to look out for this red mile marker ahead, and that's our way up to the peak. Once you get off the sandy path and start your incline, that's when the views begin to get increasingly more and more epic. I think this hike has everything visitors want to see when they come to Arizona. You'll feel like you're deep in the desert, surrounded by jagged cliffs and peaks in the Superstition Wilderness. And of course, you'll see plenty of cacti, including the saguaro, which only grows in the Sonoran Desert. Getting the workout in now. The calf burn begins a little over a half mile into the trail. It should be noted that even though it's a pretty short hike, it's so important to pack lots of water. Remember, it's a dry heat and you need to hydrate. And of course, pack extra water if you're bringing your adorable pups along. Along the trek, you'll also come across beautiful cholla jumping cacti. This is one of my favorite plants you'll encounter in Arizona because when the sunlight hits them just right, they have this glowing effect. As we make our way up, you begin to see more and more yellow Palo Verde trees and mesquite trees offering some much needed occasional opportunities for shade. Now that we've almost made it to the peak, I want to remind you to always remember to leave no trace, and anything you pack in should make it back out with you. Doesn't get old. This is one of the most quiet peaks I've been on, so my recommendation is to catch your breath, relax, and take it all in. It took 45 minutes to get to the top. It's a great workout and the views never get old. It's a really nice day to do this, so come when it's clear or come during sunset because you get all of this. You see what I mean? What a view of the famous Four Peaks Mountain. This always just makes getting to the peak that much more rewarding. I always love a nice surprise and a bench at the top of the hike. Here we'll sign our names and leave something fun for the next visitor. After some downtime and a snack, it's time to head back down the mountain. I recommend taking it slow on the way down. If you don't have a lot of traction in your shoes or hiking boots, it can be slippery. On the way down, I spent more time admiring the ocotillo and other plants along the way. I brought some of my family along for the hike and they were blown away by the entire trail. And I think the pups had even more fun than the rest of us. The whole hike took about an hour and a half, which means it was a good workout and a good little calf burner. I do recommend good hiking shoes because it can get a little slippery on the way down, but add this to your list before a spring training game. You gotta hit up EJ Peak. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time on The Rocks.
When we come back, you've got to think about food. Over at the Princess Resort, we'll show you one of their great restaurants and much more around Arizona. Spring training just a month away. We're back with more after this time out.
It's spring, so come for the games that extend your adventure in Arizona. Ready to go big? Find your fun today.
16th hole, take a look at that. You will never see anything else like this in the world of golf.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi folks, here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.
Welcome back. Here at the WM Open with spring training just about a month away and you're thinking of pitchers and catchers, I'd encourage you to get out here a couple of days early. You'll get over to the stadium, you'll get up to the Grand Canyon, you'll see our great state. But the sights and sounds of being here at the WM Open, if you're a sports fan, even a bit of a golf fan, you'll love it.
I have fun with 16.
If you hit a good shot and a good putt, you get the best reaction you're gonna get in your life.
Welcome to the 16th hole at the Waste Management Open. We're gentlemen of waste. This is the Waste Management Open. 2, 3, 1 on.
Hello, my name is Chef Forrest Hamrick. I'm here at La Hacienda at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess, and I'm here to make our traditional, exceptional aguachile rojo. Aguachile is basically from Sinaloa. We do a little twist on it. We poach our shrimp. Usually aguachile is raw shrimp, you know, kind of cooked in lime juice. So here we more to the American palate. We try to poach the shrimp first. We do an aguachile with 3 different types of chiles, lots of lime juice, a little olive oil. It's got a nice balance between heat and acidic, which is really good. So we're gonna build this over here to the side. And then the presentation too is very nice. So this is the aguachile, and we're gonna kind of pull this right to the side. It has an amazing red color. We're gonna do some radishes, because radishes is very traditional. Adds nice color, adds some bite. Adds a little sharpness to the dish, actually. I like heat, so we're gonna do some fresh serranos. We love spicy. And then we have some avocados, right? Because it's gonna add some richness, a little bit of fat, which kind of cuts through some of the acidity in the dish. And then we got some micro cilantro we're gonna garnish with. This just kind of goes over the top. That's your aguachile. And it's a beautiful dish. It's a stunner. I think we're lucky here where we can order things on a daily basis. So we order every day, try to keep things very fresh, very consistent. Our purveyors work with us, you know what I mean, really well. Locally, we source things. We get a lot of things out of California, which kind of we consider local because they're the next state over. But there's a lot of amazing local farmers here. Seafood is fresh out of Los Angeles or Hawaii or wherever else we want to bring it in from. But Arizona is huge, huge on produce. So La Hacienda's been here since the resort opened. I've been here for 19 years in August. I've been up here in Hacienda probably for 12, 13 of those years. We've partnered up with Richard Sandoval in 2010, which is amazing partnership. But we are Mexican. I mean, this is traditional Mexican food. It's not Tex-Mex, it's not Arizona Mexican food, not that that's bad. We try to stay true to what Mexican food is. From different regions, from the south, from the north, from the coast. This is our famous tequila wall. I mean, this is where we kind of keep all our very high-end, you know what I mean, amazing tequilas, mezcals, bacanoras. I mean, you name it, we have it. I mean, just look at that one. I mean, it's the showcase, right? The Asombroso. We call them tequila goddesses, right? So they're kind of like our tequila sommelier. So we do like tequila flights, so they'll come around, they'll discuss tequilas, answer questions. So they kind of walk you through. So, I mean, you can come here and have amazing cocktails, drink, you know, high-end tequilas, you know, all sorts, all kinds. I mean, and just enjoy it. The entire team is amazing. From the time you walk into the door till you sit down, the ambiance. When this place is packed, it's something else. You walk out here and it's lively. You know what I mean? And it's fun. You know, it's a fun place to come to. To me, it's kind of humbling. People come to your restaurant to eat your food, right? I mean, it's not just me who does it. I'm a very small part in this whole operation. I have an amazing team in the back that assists me. And then our front of house crew and our GM and everybody else who's involved is also, you know, part of that experience, which, I mean, we say this, we try to turn moments into memories.
Once you touch down or drive into the Valley of the Sun, as we like to call it, there are 13 teams that'll be having spring training camp within about a 40-mile radius from the Princess Resort in Scottsdale. Storylines at every camp, of course, like the San Diego Padres, for instance. They train at the Peoria Sports Complex on the west side of the valley. Padre manager Bob Melvin is entering his second season of spring, and of course, there's an unprecedented level of excitement at Padres camp given their postseason run from last season. They've added to their star power roster by bringing in former Boston Red Sox Xander Bogaerts. The Padres' first spring training game is Friday, February 24th, just over a month away. If you're a fan of the Padres, you're going to want to be there. Meantime, talk about fandom. In Tempe, just a 5-minute drive from Sky Harbor Airport, the LA Angels will train once again at Diablo Stadium. What a great spot this is. This is a stadium that sits right alongside I-10, beautiful South Mountain area to the southwest. Shohei Ohtani in camp, Tempe Diablo Stadium, or wherever the Angels are playing around Maricopa County in the next month or in March. The demand for tickets are going to be off the charts. You can guarantee it.
Here you are in Arizona, where time is measured in moments, not minutes, and relaxation is an art form. At the intersection of utter serenity and total awe, where you feel fully present experiencing the past. And you meet your inner foodie for the first time, right at the center of the best time you've had in years. Visit a new state of mind in Arizona. Plan your trip at hereyouareaz.com.
This 16th will take a look at that. You will never see anything else like this in the world of golf.
Visit us at Harrah's Chin Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Chin Casino. Play for all.
All right, welcome back. Yeah, I'm in the robe. I'm at the Sicily Spa here at the Princess Resort, and I'm with Jamie, who is taking great care of me because I'm about to get a facial. Guys, when you get done and you've been at the game all day, or you've been playing golf or hiking, whatever, and you're here at the Princess, or even if you're not the Princess, you just try to get here to the Sicily Spa, Jamie's going to take care of you. I'm told that you are just going to walk me through the experience, so walk me through the experience if you could.
Have a whole buffet of little treats waiting for you.
What?
Yes, we have macaroons and chocolate.
Oh.
White chocolate croissants.
I'm going to need to go work out before I get my facial after all this. This looks so good.
We do have a gym. You don't lift a finger here.
I see how this works. So when you come here to the spa, this is the experience you get at the Sicily Spa. There's very few of them in the world, and here at the Princess Resort, this is how they deck you out. I have never been through this experience. They said you have to get a facial, and I'm thinking, well, you know, golf's done. Why not champagne?
Yes, exactly.
This plate right here looks pretty good. If I just jack that one.
Yes.
You know, I just finished playing golf, so I'm a little, I don't know, hungry, and I definitely need something to wash it down with, and I'll take that. This will put me to, do you ever have people come in here and like don't make it out of here to their treatment room because they fall asleep? That's me.
I haven't had it yet because I'll wake you up.
Today's your day.
I'll wake you up before
Yeah, I'm worried when I get into the treatment room that I'm going to have to be woke up for snoring, but this will definitely take the edge off after the way I played today. All right, so Dylan is going to work on me, and is this a major reclamation project today, Dylan, or is this pretty straightforward for you?
No, just a light renovation.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. When you have someone like myself who comes in, who's been out in the Arizona sun, been playing golf, what is it you're trying to accomplish?
So we're trying to calm down the skin. You know, you're getting a lot of sun out there on the course. A lot of people come in, they're pretty flushed, they're pretty red. It's all about bringing down inflammation, soothing the skin, giving it a good cleanse. A lot of people are sweating out there on the course. Men tend to have oilier skin than women. So it's important for us to deeply cleanse and make sure that the pores are clear.
So if someone is wanting to get a facial, how long a period does it take?
So we offer both 60-minute and 90-minute treatments.
Okay.
We also have an enhancement menu that can add 15 minutes to each treatment. Things such as an enhanced scalp massage. We have a deep exfoliation using aluminum oxide crystals, really, really nice for men. And we also offer hydrogelly eye gels. Really
Wow.
nice for dark circles. If you haven't slept a lot, up late.
That'd be me. Nothing wrong with that, but you could fix that, huh?
Absolutely.
Huh. So, guys, when you come out here for spring training and you bring out your wife and your kids, or you're with the fellas and you have the deep circles under your eyes because you've been running to games and running around Arizona, you come here and they can hook you up, it sounds like.
Definitely help you out.
What do you typically see here with the Arizona sun for those that haven't been out here much and don't get a lot of sun exposure?
People underestimate how strong the sun is out here. You might be able to get away with putting on sunscreen once back home in Ohio, especially in the winter. Out here, if you're standing out in the sun all day, it's really important to reapply sunscreen, in most cases every 2 hours.
Okay, if I fall asleep and start snoring, are you going to wake me up?
We actually take it as a compliment, and I will not be waking you up.
Well, then let me try and fall asleep. And that's our show for this week. Again, pitchers and catchers, about a month away. Make your plans. Make sure you come on out here. Take it all in. We will be with you over the next 10 weeks, getting you ready for the start of the Major League Baseball season, but spring training here in Arizona. 13 teams, 13 of them. You've got to enjoy it. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week.
Discover more Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino.
Hi folks, here are your drinks.
Where having fun means racking up reward credits with the Caesars Rewards loyalty program that can be redeemed for food, free play, hotel stays, and more. Not only here in the city of Maricopa, but also at more than 50 Caesars properties coast to coast. From Harrah's Las Vegas to Caesars Palace in Atlantic City. What are you waiting for? Play for All at Harrah's Auction Casino, the official sponsor of Play.